Hello everybody, I am Hassan and welcome to Astrobuds. Alright, so today I have to tell you about a vaccine that is due to be distributed tomorrow throughout the tri-state area. And why tri-state area? Because just like I told you last time, more than 10,000 people have lost their lives to Covid-19 in just Washington, DC, Virginia and Maryland alone. So that is a lot of people right there. And you know, as you already know, New York State have lost more than 35,000 people to this virus. It's a real problem. So now, but today I want to talk about the vaccine, because the vaccine is here and we should all be excited. And I'm going to tell you why we should be excited. So now, quickly, I want to address a few things. Firstly, I want to say big thank you to President Donald Trump. Some of you might say, why am I thanking him? Because he has given us a vaccine in record time, and it will be of no charge, no charge at all. You're just going to get the vaccine. That's it. You are not paying a dime out of your pocket for this vaccine. No hidden charges, no deductibles. You should be excited about that. All right. Now, you may say, well, President Trump did not do it early enough, but hey, this is the first time. The last time they did anything remotely close to this, it took them 4 years to get the vaccine. And this is taking them how much? 8-9 months? You can't beat that. No. And now you may say, well, we lost more people than any other country in the world. Yes, and that's on Trump. And that's for America to learn that we should not be losing more than... Wait, do you know the record right now? Right now, as I'm speaking to you, the world has lost more than 1.6 million people. The United States of America has lost more than 297,000 people. That is more than the death toll of the Second World War. That's more than the death toll in the 9/11 combined. That is a lot of people, and it is unacceptable that we are losing so much people. That even the country that this thing came from, we've lost more people than them, and it's just so sad that a lot of lives will forever be changed because they have lost someone that they love so dearly due to this COVID-19. And it's not about old people. It's not about young people. There's a vaccine. This is a virus that actually deals with your respiratory canals. And that's why we have to be mindful of this thing. Anyway, enough about that. So let's talk about this vaccine. All right. Now, for me, I'm seeing something that is really remarkable. So, like, as we all know that the vaccine, upon the study, the report that they gave us was that there was a study observed on more than 44,000 people, and they were able to ascertain that the vaccine is 95% effective. Talking about the Pfizer and BioNTech vaccine, it is 95% effective. And President Trump has already ordered for 100 million doses of that, and that will be administered on 50 million people, because as you know, you have to use the vaccine twice within the space of 3 weeks. So for 100 million doses, divided by 2, it will be administered on 50 million people. So there's a question of who gets it first and how will it be distributed. I will tell you that in a short while. So we know that Pfizer and McKinsey Corporation, they are a giant medical supplier in this country. They'll be doing the supply together and talking about the masks, the syringes, the gloves, and just of that. That will be taken care of by McKesson. The vaccine itself will be taken care of by Pfizer. And we know right now that the country is partnering with 2 major courier companies, talking about FedEx and UPS, the United Parcel Service. And that's a big deal. So those 2 companies will be in charge of the logistics, talking about the movement of the vaccine from the base in Michigan and also in Wisconsin. But their biggest plant is in Michigan. So they'll be moving it from there throughout the country. And America's acceptance of this vaccine makes us, now we have joined the list of countries that have accepted this Pfizer and BioNTech vaccines. We're talking about Canada, UK, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, that have accepted and already administering these vaccines on their citizens. So I'm just excited about this because I've read a lot about it, and the more I read about it, the more my confidence has increased. So, and I'll tell you why. Now, I'll tell you that towards the end of this podcast. So stick around. I'll tell you the reason why I'm excited about this vaccine. Just stick around. So Now let's talk about some things there that is also interesting. I'm just talking about President Trump for a second. So he said that he sent a tweet on Friday to the head of FDA, to the director of FDA, right? He said to him that stop playing games and start saving lives. There's something about these bureaucracies or these bureaucrats, right? They have to follow a process, a procedure. They call it due process. And we're talking about national emergency. You're talking about due process. So I guess maybe that's why President Trump said that you have to, for a second, think faster and approve this thing and let us go on with the plan. Because, President Trump's days in the White House is numbered, and he wants to go on a very high note, and he has done well. He has done well. But what he has done wrong is that we shouldn't be losing more than 200,000 people to a pandemic, the largest in the world. That is just wrong. That is just absolutely wrong, and it's unacceptable. I guess that's the reason why he lost this election, and for the fact that he was never, or is never, a uniting president. I've said it a million times. You are the United States of America president. You're not the president of some section of the country, and you should not be talking to those people alone. You have to find words that can bring the people together, that can appeal to the soul of the nation. But hey, everybody has his style, that's his own style, and that's why he's out of the White House. Now, so next thing I'm seeing here is that, so he said those things, and he also criticized the bureau, saying that, I'm talking about the FDA, the Food Drug Administration. He said that he said the bureau is just is a big, old, slow turtle, flush with funds, but mired in bureaucracy. That is so sad. It really went in on them, because they were trying to take their time. Like, what are you taking your time for? This thing has been approved. They're already using it in the UK. I mean, I also understand that we have to do what we have to do here, and that's why. And do you know the funny thing is that when Trump said those things on Twitter, it really put a dent on what he has been doing, because now people are seeing it as like, is this man trying to coerce this federal agency to approve this vaccine when they have not done all their due diligence? But remember, guys, that there's an advisory panel that has already okayed this vaccine to be given to the American people. So why are they delaying the approval? I don't know. And so there's, but when you say those things, people are like, why are you trying to force them to rush this thing? What if there's something in that vaccine that is not good for our health? But the more reason why the FDA director, Dr. Han, came out to say that he was not forced to, or his job was not under any threat, and it was not forced, that the approval is because they approved the vaccine because they have done their due diligence in terms of ensuring the safety and the efficacy of the vaccine. So, they played some damage control games right there, but whatever the case is, American people don't care. They just want to get results. I'm very sure about that. So there's that part of it. So now, who should be taking and who should not take this vaccine? That's a major concern. Now, there is a review. The vaccine, 95% of the time, is good for everybody. But there's a little caveat there, that if you have a severe allergic reaction, all right, it's a quote that there's a remote chance that there might be an allergic reaction. So for those that have a severe, allergic reaction of any ingredients, tell your doctor that this is your condition, so maybe they can tell you what to do for sure. And the second group of people that should think twice before taking this vaccine is the people that have a compromised immune system, whether due to the fact that they have some kind of medication or some kind of drugs that has weakened their immune system, or their immune system just like maybe sickle cell, people like that you should also tell your doctor that, oh, this is your condition, so maybe again they can tell you what to do. So those two groups of people should really keep it in mind. Those that have severe allergic reactions and those that have compromised immune system, they should think twice before they go and take the shots, or before they go and get the shots. So that's the thing that I want to really emphasize on, because it's very key. Another thing that I'm seeing here is that there's another issue with who will be getting the medications, and this one is very clear. The federal government has made it crystal clear in terms of, they said that the priorities will be given to the healthcare workers, the ones in the trenches, they'll be given a maximum priority because they are the ones that are, taking care of these people, and those that are working in nursing homes as well will be given a lot of priority. So they'll be the ones that will be, be the ones that will be getting it first. So yeah, that's what is going on right now. And right now we have more than 21 million of healthcare workers in this country, and we have more than 3 million people who work in long-term care houses in this country. That's nursing homes basically. So, but the vaccine we have right now, the target of the government is to see if they can, give this vaccine, inject this vaccine in at least 20 million of those healthcare workers. And, we have 21 million of them. So the remaining 4 million of the healthcare workers and the ones working in the nursing homes, they surely be getting their vaccines next year. So that's the priority right now, to take care of those who are in the front lines first. That's the priority. And I think that is in the right order, to take care of those people, because they are the ones that are really holding us down, and they have paid dearly with their lives, a lot of them. And we really think that they are the real heroes. Actually, they are the real heroes. And so that's that about that. And the next thing I want to tell you guys is that, yes, the issue of logistics, all right? The issue of logistics. So there's a quote here that I like to read to you guys, so the vaccine will arrive in special boxes packed with dry ice that is meant to keep it at -90 degrees Fahrenheit. All right. The Pfizer package will include a device that tracks the location of the box, and within it is also a thermal probe that ensures that the deep freeze conditions are maintained as the vaccine moves from the distribution sites in Wisconsin and Michigan to other parts of the country. So that is one thing I like us to always keep in mind. So yeah, so that's the thing. And the Army General Gustav Perner, it was like, it was like, we don't know who's gonna get the thing, but this is like the states will have the liberty to decide how they want to administer those vaccines. But everybody's just pointing that healthcare workers should be the ones to get it first, and those who are working in nursing home and residents should be the ones to get it first. And yeah, because you remember that this thing went crazy in the nursing homes in New York City. That's why we lost more than 25,000 people to this virus, because it went viral in those nursing homes. Because those people there, they are already older people, their immune system is already compromised, so it was killing them like crazy over there. And that's the thing that they're trying to guide against. That those who are in those places, those who work there, those who live in those nursing homes should be the first to get those vaccines. And I think that's in order, like I said earlier. So yeah, that's one thing about it. So the next thing I would like to talk about before I leave. Now, do you know that this is the reason why I said we should thank President Trump, right? He has already ordered 100 million doses of the vaccine, right? He also created the Operation Warp Speed to expedite the process of this vaccine creation in terms of their research and development and all those things. And we spent a lot of money. We spent billions of dollars investing in these companies to give them money to go and do their R&D. And now we're also buying these drugs from them. Just 100 million doses alone is going to cost something near $2 billion. And we have already also pre-ordered another 100 million doses from Moderna. That's another almost $2 billion. And guess what? All of these things is free of charge. President Trump is making all of these things free. He said that it's free. So you're not going to be paying a dime for this. And I think we all hold this man, our like a big thank you, because you all know that this country, the medical stuff in America is the most expensive in the world. So when you just know that it's free, that's a vaccine that they can literally charge your insurance a lot of money for, and your insurance will tell that they did not cover vaccine and protection, and maybe you have to pay that out of your own pocket. But yeah, we have it free, and we should be thankful for that. Even though we've lost a lot of people, but at least we can still take this victory. All right, this is a victory for the American people, I must confess. So now the last question that people may have in their minds is that, is this vaccine any good? Is it going to change my gene and just of that? Okay, according to New York Times, says that the vaccine says would mRNA vaccines change my genes? The answer is no. The vaccine from Moderna and Pfizer use a genetic molecule to prime the immune system. The molecule known as mRNA is eventually destroyed by the body. So that means that this vaccine that you are going to get in this shot that you'll be getting is just going to prime your immune system, but eventually your body will destroy it. So there's something here that I think I already kind of like skipped already. I'm trying to look for it. Pfizer's vaccine uses messenger RNA or mRNA technology. It's a new approach to vaccines that uses genetic material to provoke an immune response. That's what I want you guys to take away. It's just to provoke an immune response in your body. So at the end of the day, it's your immunity and genes or whatever that's going to fight it for you, but it's just going to provoke it so that when your body comes across this virus, your body knows how to effectively kill it. That's the whole thing. It's just going to provoke it, and that's what you are talking about now. So most times, that's what vaccines are. That's what they do all the time. They create something that's like a replica of that thing, so that when your body sees it, your body knows how to fight it. That's what they do. Is just to condition your body immunity to act a certain way when those things come in contact to your body. That's the whole point, really, ladies and gentlemen. And I think I've been able to sort of explain to you guys what is going on. And the good news, like I said, is that it's free, and the fact that it's not going to change your genetic composition, and that this may be the beginning of the end to coronavirus. And maybe this time next year, we'll be in a better place to celebrate a life that we are all longing to celebrate. We want to be back with our friends and family. We want to be back to a normal life, So I think this is the beginning of the end, and I'm just happy. I'm really appreciative of the government. I'm so appreciative of the scientists that have taken that effort to get us these vaccines. And so, hey, God bless you guys. Thumbs up to you guys and your family as well. Now, if you have gotten any form of quality content, education and enlightenment, anything at all that you think is worth it, that's why you've listened to this podcast this long, I please implore you to subscribe, follow. What are you doing? What are you thinking about? Subscribe, man. Subscribe, follow. Let us know what you think. Comment. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. We are there. Just let us know what you think. So that's the whole point, to create a kind of community where we can all talk about things that matters to us. And yes, I remain Hassan Olanrewaju. Thank you for listening, and bye for now.